Hi, this is Alcan, and welcome back to my channel. Well, we got some reports about the derailment in East Palestine, the Norfolk Southern train, the derail with the chemical cars. Well, according to the preliminary report, I'm not sure if it's from the NSTB, but it appears the train itself put itself in emergency. Not the crew. So let's be clear. There was no indication the crew put the train brakes in emergency. Even if they had known about the information, we don't know if they ever got the chance to apply the brakes at all. So the train passed the last hot box detector. There was no defects at the time, but by the time it got to a certain location, and the surveillance camera clearly showed that yes, there was a problem underneath the wheels of one of the trains. It appeared to be a hopper car. So we know that there was no fire coming from any of the hazardous chemical cars or the tanker cars, a hopper. So we don't know what caused that situation, but apparently could be stuck brakes. It does happen from time to time, handbrake or something else, mechanical problem. So we're sure that the crew didn't have any involvement in the emergency brake application. It was the train itself, because once the train starts leaving the tracks and the derailment comes apart, not only it decouples itself from other cars, it also pulls the air hose, which will automatically put the train brakes in emergency. So, in other words, even if the train had electrical brakes, it would work best if it stayed on the track. So, once the train is leaving the car's leaving the tracks, it's not going to do much good anyway. Even if it was to slow it down or half the rate or whatever it is. By the way, it takes a mile to stop a freight train. Yeah, it's a mile. So it's not like a subway train. You can stop it with a 600 feet or whatever from full stop, from a full multiple. No, it takes more. And of course, being the train's 150 cars, it probably would have taken longer. But once again, we believe the wheel problem caused the train to derail and apply the emergency brakes once the equipment was discoupling from the rest of the train. So that's probably what caused the piled up. The train leaving the car leaving the track and causing the massive pile up and the fire. So once again, it was probably a hopper car that had the problem, not any of the hazardous material cars or the tank cars. So they weren't on fire at the time until they started derailing and hitting each other. That's all I have for now. If there's more updates, I'll let you know. And by the way, heard that the former President Trump is going to show up at East Palestine on Wednesday. That's going to be an interesting subject for that day, because I know how the media hates Donald J. Trump and the Biden administration. So maybe they'll get some extra help once he shows up. So this is Alcan saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop.